Okay, so welcome. It is the 21st day of the ninth month, the year 2024, Saturday. Daily Decodes 812 is where you're at. Subscribe to the other channels as well. Links below. Keith Urban says Hi is about order and chaos with songs about love, life, and his late father. I'll play this video. It says new album out, and this was yesterday, September 20th, and available for pre-order now. Alright, so this appears to be a decent video here. Let's see. Or maybe we can get some info on this new album. Let's see. Okay, so they're doing a good job with this little video clip here. I don't know if y'all are Keith Urban fans. Alright, so there's Mr. Urban. There's the album Hi. And again, out yesterday, 20th day of the 9th month. So, is this another video?
Well, I am so excited to welcome Keith Urban to Pure Country. It's so good to see you, and it's always an exciting time when new music is coming. How are you feeling?
Really good, 100%. And it took a long time to get to that place with this album, so I'm really happy that it's done.
So this is Pure Country Radio, and I do appreciate being able to use this video.
And then it's coming out.
Well, I want to start with Straight Line because I feel like that's where you started introducing all of this to fans who have been awaiting this music. So this song is just, I feel like it's that feel good track that we've been all so excited for. What is something that you do, because this is kind of the theme of this song, when you are feeling that, maybe writer's block or creativity block? What's your go-to to kind of get through that?
Playing music. Really, I mean, I know that sounds like that's what I'm trying to
so we
do
can
in
go
order to
forward.
get
Just
to what
wanted
I'm
to kind of.
gonna do.
That's the
Well,
first
I
time I've
am.
heard them. So we know this is what I do over here. I show these interesting connections, patterns, and we say, wow, right? So Keith Urban right now is age 56, and Urban with the alphabet and the language forwards, Urban, when you just apply the numeric value, okay, you apply the value to the letter, you get 56, right? And that you see ordinal right there, ABC 1 2 3. This character, you see, born in New Zealand. It says New Zealand born Australian singer, songwriter, and guitarist who earned recognition both inside and outside the country music sphere for his pop rock influences and honest lyrics. But so you see, Urban equals 56. He's age 56. And this is the 11th studio album titled Hi, and again out yesterday. And that's hi, not like hello, right? More like, wow, that's really high up there. I wonder what's up there. So It's been 4 years since the 2020s. The Speed of Now Part 1. And in that time, Urban wrote another record, 615, and scrapped it. It's the only time I've ever gone into the studio with a very clear sort of intent to make a particular kind of record that had focus. I started to wonder if my musical adventurousness on records needed a little more discipline. He laughed. So, look it down here at the bottom. Channeling. It says so instead, Urban returned to what he knows best here. Fluidity in the studio, unbeholden to genre limitations. The magic of uninhibited songwriting, channeling one of his favorite albums, The New Radicals, 1998. Alternative rock classic, Maybe You've Been Brainwashed 2. Okay? And that's kind of what I wanted you to focus on there. Look at Maybe You've Been Brainwashed 2, TOO. Look, it released October 20th. It says right there, 98. Check this out. Kamala Harris's birthday. All right. See that? So she was like 34 or what? You see that? Look, New Radicals. There's probably more in here. You see how they just put it right in your face? Maybe you've been brainwashed. You ha 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 ha. And New Radicals right there. And you kind of see this connection. And as does High from the sexy, playful duet. I hate that I said sexy. Go Home WU. Co-written with Breland and featuring Lainey Wilson. Go Home WU. I'm not sure. WU. Maybe that's going over my head this early AM. But the road trip romance of Heart Like a Hometown and the honky tonk head rush, laughing all the way to the drink, to the not so indirect ballad Love Is Hard, and the slow burn dodge in a Silverado. Tempo changes punctuate the album, mirroring its emotional range. The first gut punch arrives early. The jovial straight line hits like a rowdy night. And Messed Up As Me is another one. Provides the sobering light of day. For Urban, those sensibilities make up life. In this quote, it says, I've got a dutiful, responsible, reliable side. And I've got this animalistic, wild, reckless, irresponsible, what does this button do, he says. The spirit of those two things is very much a part of who I am, and this album hopefully captures that. Now back to this code here. I mean, sympathy with his father. His father lost his life. Keith Urban lost his dad to cancer. See that right there. His dad, Robert, you see, died Saturday, December 5th. And that was the year 15. Look at that. See that right there? Keith Urban says High is about order and chaos. Think about chaos right now. Any chaos popping off? There usually is, right? But I know chaos equals 19. We could take a note to that. That may be coming up in a slide. But So he loses his father here. Look at father equals 32, like high. Again, that's High. His dad died on a 32 date numerology. And high equals 32 in two of those ciphers right there. All right. Keith Urban lost his dad to cancer, right? So what, coming up on the 9-year anniversary? So this album, this said it's the 11th studio album, High. It releases 36 days before Keith Urban's birthday. Okay? His birthday is the 300th day of the year, leaving 66. That's kind of like 36. And when you add up his birthday, the month and the day, 26. 10 plus 26 is 36. Okay, so look, that's neat? A lot of people aren't really interested nowadays, but again, this is the hobby that I spend a lot of time doing. I like doing this. I feel fortunate to be able to do it. Anybody can do this, but 10 plus 26, October 26 is 36. And then that day is the 300th day of the year, leaving 66. And then 36 days. This album drops exactly 36 days before his birthday. And we mentioned coming up on 9 years, right? We mentioned coming up on 9 years. 3 plus 6 is 9. Okay. And again, it's early. We're coming up on 5 a.m. here in Arizona. I got a nice 3-hour sleep in. Here we go. So you can make that a span. All right, 37 days. The release of High, just yesterday, add that date all the way to the birthday, October 26th. And the birthday is 6 days after Kamala's. And 6 days after the release, that New Radicals release. But look, 37-day span, you include the start and end date, the release to his birthday, Keith Urban, 37 days. Look at 37 and 73 date numerology on the release of the album. All right, and I'm doing another decode, preparing it right now. Can't remember if it's the next one or the one after, but you'll see this 3773 connection again. Okay. So Keith Urban, there's probably something with the name. You get K. We're seeing K and Dawn. We hit on London last night in our decode in the video. And it was amazing because it had Dawn. And then we're getting K a lot, like Kamala. And again, we get Keith right here. Okay. Country equals 73 and 37. Decades into one of the most consistent careers in contemporary country music. And you'd think Keith Urban has his whole album thing worked out, but his 11th, again out yesterday, titled High, was no walk in the park. 73 and 37, and one more time, Joe Biden equals 37 and 44. Just note that, as you see a 44 over there as well. And sacrifice equals 73. They like to say it takes sacrifice. And Joe Biden hit the Senate stage in 73, by the way. Just saying, on the side. What else about this 10/26 birthday? Michael Jordan played his first game on 10/26 for the Chicago Bulls in history. Just saying. And, Kobe Bryant, with that connection, Bryant equals 37. And he died 1/26, like 10/26, to connect with the MJ thing. Just noting, right? Just saying. And there's probably more with that. But anyways, country music. These are the songs, it looks like. And I think I don't think we did, but I think right after this we have I think I have one of these videos that we're going to take a look at. But Blue Sky, all right, you get blue. A lot of times they'll put symbolism, or maybe here's what we're going to do with summing up something upcoming on the stage, and here it is. It's song title 7 or something like that in this Keith Urban album, or you know what I mean? You got Blue Sky, Straight Line, Messed Up As Me, Wild Side, Go Home With You. Is it? I'm guessing is maybe, but it's with the U. Maybe Go Home W-U. I don't know. Chuck Taylor's. That's interesting. You get Taylor with Taylor Swift is interesting. Always trending. Daytona. Love Is Hard. Heartline. A Hometown. Laughing All the Way to the Drink. We mentioned that. Dodge and a Silverado. And Break the Chain is what it appears here. The album High, 11th album. Here's a song here. It says Messed Up As Me. And we're gonna just glance at it real quick. All right. All right, so let's see. All right, so let me. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Is this another? Another Keith Urban, but that's not what I wanted to play. So let me gather myself here. Oh, you know what's gonna happen? I don't want to go back there. Oh, let me go. Okay, I'm back over here. Okay, cool. So you should be seeing this right now. Let me get rid of that real quick. All right, do I got this? Let me fix this. All right, here we go. So you should be seeing this. When I get gone, I get real gone. Okay, so here's Keith Urban. And here's it looks like a video off the new album. When I listened to Keith Urban speak earlier, he didn't come off as any type of depressed person whatsoever, right? He just came off completely almost unhuman, like. Okay. Messed up as me. I'm sorry, Keith Urban. I didn't mean that. But you just came off as a clean, healthy person. So if you are kind of pushing some kind of let's see. Sounds kind of like downer music. Still loves company. But hey, I'm sure some people dig it, right? Okay, so let's go forward. Shout out to y'all. Maybe I'll go live sometime when the time is right. But YouTube, I guess, determines that. So with that 10/26 birthday, born on the 26th, Keith equals 26. His father, Robert, dies of cancer. Sympathy. With any death, positive energy, positive magic counters negative magic. His father dies on the day, leaving 26 years. Wow. When Keith in reduction equals 26, born on the 26th. All right. And even with 26, with what I was saying earlier, Kobe Bryant equals 26. And Kobe, you get the K thing again. And Kobe energy is around. That was that revealed a lot, right? Because it was so obvious. And Jordan equals 26. Okay. And wow, his dad dies 125 and Kobe died 126. And I'm not saying there's a connection with Keith Urban and Kobe, but I'm saying is the language, and you're seeing K's, which is the 11th letter of the alphabet, and this is the 11th album as well, right? So 11, you got a master number. And remember, JFK was assassinated in the 11th month, 22nd day. Master Builder, 22, right? So yeah, his dad dies on the day. And cancer equals 37 and 44. Doesn't it? Hold on, let's go look. Does cancer equal 37 as well? And we had it does. And it was a 37-day span from this. And look, cancer equals 26. 37-day span. This new album released to Keith Urban's birthday on the 26th. Cancer equals 37 and 26. Damn. Look at that. And what about his name, Robert? Man. What about Robert? Okay. Robert, 33. Okay, so wow. Wow, cancer equals 26 and 37. Let's go back over here. Dad died, and then he has cancer equals 26, and he dies on the day, leaving 26. And his son's name, Keith, equals 26. Son Keith, born on the 26th. Let's look at that 37 again. Right there, look, country 37. 37-day span. This release, and they bring up his father, and his father died in the article. And again, K's the 11th letter, 11th studio album. Releases on a 3773 date numerology. Wow. And then the 36. I mean, that's... Let's look at the article real quick. Hold on, let's see. I don't think there's much. Let's see what else here. Okay, so let me go a little bit more here. Here's a little bit of the article. So instead, Urban returned to what he knows best, as we mentioned. Fluidity in the studio, unbeholden to genre limitations, the magic of uninhibited songwriting, and again, channeling one of the favorite albums of his, The New Radicals. Think about it. In 98, right? We're coming up. So look, 26 years ago was 98. 26 years ago was 98. What? What? Wow. Maybe you've been brainwashed too. And now let's go over here. What does radical mean? Especially of change or action relating to or affecting the fundamental nature of something. Reaching, advocating, or based on thorough or complete political or social change. Representing or supporting an extreme or progressive section of a political party. Oh, it's magic. Who advocates thorough or complete political or social reform, a member of a political party, or part of a party pursuing such a. Is it a selection year? It is a selection year. You could place your candidate with the definition. Maybe it's going to be Kamala. Maybe, who knows? Right? Who knows? But this is undeniable right here. All right. We saw 44 with Cancer. Okay. Robert Urban dies on a 44 date numerology to go with the 37, remember? Also 17. Or that's the birthday, excuse me. Keith Urban's birthday before his father's death. 44 and 17 date numerology. Cancer still equals 44. Kill equals 44 and 17. Sacrifice equals 170 like 17. Look at sacrifice and kill there. 46, 64. Just to show another link there. And look, this album, the 11th, K's the 11th letter again too. 11th album, K the 11th letter, Keith. 9/20/24, single digits on the album released yesterday, 17 numerology. Look at this, born in 67, Keith Urban. This happened yesterday, I think, during a video. The 19th prime number. You see? I don't have it in there. 67 is the 19th prime number. Again, chaos equals 19. And it says chaos in the title of this article. And you see this album release. Album everywhere, pre-order today, it says. And listen to Wild Side, out now by Keith Urban. I don't know if that's one of the songs on there. Can't remember. But and you see right there, chaos equals 19, as we stated. And he's got that 22, it looks like, on his shirt, huh? I'm just catching that, but I don't know where that's going to connect right at this moment. But you see that Keith Urban says hi. And again, they mention his father's death. They right here, to express that specific human experience, the sequencing of high was crucial. They just basically go through, they talk about a lot of the songs and their mean. Here's one called Break the Chain. You see right there, that picture popped up. Again, he didn't come off as a depressing character. I guess it doesn't matter how you come off, but we know these characters are here to deceive us. Okay, and if y'all want to, I might listen. I'll listen to some music here and there for entertainment. It's different now that I know about the deception and the brainwashing and the mind control. And the reason why I'm saying that, and it's important also, is because this happens at a young age. One who I think of a lot is like Billie Eilish. You know what I'm saying? A lot of youngsters follow her. A lot of the characters and a lot of them will speak about depression or negative stuff. That's what's really important, how this stuff affects the young ones. But anyways, Break the Chain, which there's symbolism here, but he speaks about his uh here's a quote: "It's a lot to do with my dad and being born into a family with an alcoholic father." And a lot of this stuff's by design, as we know, you know, and the challenges that come with that. He says of the song, "My job is now maybe break that chain and do something different." That could be utilized positive for sure, right? But I never mentioned alcohol in the song. Take this stuff and utilize it for your own benefit if you can. So I like to take positives and just turn positives out of any situation, to be honest. There's been a lot of negative in the news lately. Here is, I think this is what we played earlier. We can play it again. Tell we're in the AM, y'all. It's 5:07 here where I'm at. AM. So you get this elevator here. 7. Hold on, you got the 3 and the 7 right there. I'm looking for it. You got the 3 and the 7 right there. Wow, we went from the 3 to the 7, and remember, 37-day span from this release yesterday to the upcoming birthday, including start and end date. And you get the 3 and the 7 right there. Did they give us the 1 at first? The 4. This stuff matters, I'm telling you. Okay. I'm not going to stretch on that, though. So it's like, where's he going to get off? High, right? Different types of symbolism here. Right here, Keith. Keith. We got the 137 and then we got the 4, huh? Okay. And Break the Chain. I just put that pick in there. So, I want to look at just go up and down the article real quick. Oh, I still have stuff up here from the last decode. So I'm going to pull up the article real quick. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all if you're still here. Keith Urban, Associated Press. All right. So he's got other. Now, look, did they change the title here? They may have changed the article and stuff here. So let's look. It looks like right in the title they speak of the alcoholic father. Oh, is this a new look for the AP? What's this about? This is weird. Look at this. I don't know how it pulled up like this. Oh, Break the Chain. Oh, look at this. It says AP Newsroom, but Keith Urban tackles alcoholic father on Break the Chain. That pops up right there. But I wanted to try to pull up the actual article. Let me type it in. AP Keith Urban. What else was in our title? Hi. Okay, yeah, that's what we want to do. Okay, so let me click over here. Here it is right here. So let's click on it. And I think they just bring up a lot of the songs. Embiid's got a new contract, it looks like. This, as they speak of war. Look at the story on the right over here. Kentucky sheriff charged in killing of judge at courthouse. I think that decode's coming tonight. Oh, there's a video here. Did we play this? Here, let me play this. There's probably going to be an ad. Let it play as we look down here. It's been 4 years since the 2020s again. The Speed of Now, Part 1. Okay, so let's skip this ad. Okay, so we get this video. Okay, cool. Okay, so let me pause it. I hear that music's continuing to play real quick. This video, 1:17. And we're seeing that 17 a lot. Remember, we got the 44 that's been around. Look at these tattoos. It's all matters, you know. K's the 11th letter. Keith. Ugh, order out of chaos. I didn't mention that. They got order and chaos both in the title that we saw. Wow. Oh no. Okay. And you see the American flag. Hot dogs. What's going on there? All right. Okay, so let me see if Google allows me to go forward here. No, let me exit like this. Oh, my bad. I'm not on the slides. Okay, so back over here. So we're going to look at the end here. So let's look at these. That's all I entered. Look at the numbers right there. We landed heavy on this one too. Undeniable. Keith Urban equals 109. Again, Chaos 19. Sacrifice equals 46. You know, Keith Urban equals 46 and 62. Sacrifice equals 62, which is the reflection of 26. Keith equals 26. We had all those 26. Cancer equals 26. His dad dies of cancer. Keith equals 26. Again, there was more with the 26. But let's see if anything else just stands out here. No, I think we're good. I'm just seeing just to see if there's anything else. No, and there could have been more entered, but just showing you, look how easy these decodes come. And this one, again, absolutely undeniable. This it doesn't get old to me. This is my hobby. I'm gonna just keep doing this. If anybody's interested, I appreciate y'all joining. It's obvious. I know there's an algorithm thing going on with the stories, but you're talking major trending stories, okay? And you're talking some serious stuff mixed in too. You know, there's been some shootings, right? And then what happens? You get an NFL game where the guy breaks the rules, celebrates doing shooting symbolism, right? Imitating the act of shooting. So you see all of these stories come connected. And that was Drake London, you know, Atlanta Falcons. So Keith Urban, again, through the article, they bring up. That's why I went over there to show you that to begin with. Now I'm gonna go back over there and show you. So as we just scroll down here, they talk a lot about, kind of break down the album and these different songs, basically. And then they want to throw in the father being an alcoholic and his father's death, and we showed that how undeniable that was with a lot of 37s and 44s and 26s all connected there. But yeah, that's our article. I don't see anything else that we need to. Again, so this album came out yesterday. There's probably more with the other, let's look at his debut album release date real quick. Keith Urban debut studio album release date 91. Remember Chaos 19. Self-titled album. It says he released 13 studio albums. So I don't know. Sometimes you get different numbers because I thought they were saying 11, and they said 11 in our article. You get 4 again. Compilation. There's 57, which you notice how they like to give you these numbers because the numbers connect everything as well. So 91, do they give us a day though? Look at this. Oh. Whatever, look at how this pops up. Look at this date. It says I never work on a Sunday. Interesting you get Sunday, but look at the release of that. Was that one of the songs maybe? I'm not sure, but look at the date. That's the selection date this year. 11/5. Whatever that is, if a song or whatever. That's interesting, right? And 91, so 9 plus 24 is 33 years. Okay, so I'm satisfied here, I think. Again, there's always more. I appreciate everybody who is viewing this as you're hearing me speak. Share tab. Okay, so Keith Urban says High is about order and chaos. Order out of chaos. Again, you see that 22 on his shirt. I don't recall seeing. Okay, we brought up the 22 with the master builder number thing and the 1122 with Kennedy. Kennedy's got the K as well. Kennedy, Kamala, Keith, and again K, the 11th letter. 1 plus 1 is 2. I think of JFK's assassination, 11/22. Dead equals 22 and 2 ciphers. Okay, Donald John Trump equals 220, like 22. Think about Trump Tower, 9/11 Energy, Twin Tower. I think twins equals 22 as well, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, I appreciate y'all. And again, that they mentioned his father right there with the death by cancer, sympathy, positive vibes, positive energy. We do what we can. So we're on Saturday. I want everybody to enjoy the weekend. I know things aren't always positive, but try to make the best out of whatever situation. I'll be going to work later. Sometimes I complain about that, but you have some people out there maybe not in a position, to maybe have a job, maybe have a job like I have. So I have to have all of that in my head as well. So everybody try to just like stay balanced, make the day work for you. If you're going to work, make it work for you. You know, you're valuable. If you're not going to work today, relax. But at the same time, if you can do something productive, it's a good feeling. The weather's nice out here in Arizona now. It's time to start going outdoors. I mean, I've been outdoors. It's nice getting out. But when you have decent weather, get out and just do something productive, maybe if you got a yard or whatever. So anyways, Daily Decodes 81 number 2, right? 812 for your daily decodes, and check out the other channels. All the links are there. Appreciate y'all, and I'll be seeing y'all tonight. Okay? And again, keep connected with all the channels. Okay? So peace, y'all. Until then.